feel great. It makes me feel great that we took something that was awful and did something good. And, you know, I think the hospital does use it. I think they do take it seriously. Somebody said the list should be on every teenage kid's door. It should be on everyone's door. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's really just asking for a little respect. And you wouldn't think you'd need it. Initially, in the beginning, sometimes a child life specialist would come into the room. We didn't know who they were, and they'd have a balloon or a toy, which she wasn't interested in because she was in so much pain. So at some point, she was introduced to this woman, Darlene, who really took a liking to Lauren, even though she was kind of crusty. Lauren, not Darlene. And so I think she would also see the interactions with the doctor and knew that this kid needed some help navigating the system. And so she really sat down with Lauren and said, okay, what's going to make it better for you? I mean, I would say that Darlene was the saving grace. You know, I think without Darlene, actually, I never really thought about it. I think without Darlene, I mean, clearly Lauren's list would never have happened, but I think just even the process of thinking about what would make your stay better. I think, you know, they're busy. I think they're not trained to do it, which is where you come in. You know, I think they're putting out fires, and I think that as the person on the other side, it's very easy to forget that they actually went into medicine to save lives and to do good. I think I have that as more of a perspective now. But, you know, when you have a sick kid, you don't really care about all that other stuff. You just want somebody to help you, and you want somebody to explain things, and you want somebody to care that your kid is in pain. And, I mean, I think it's better, but I don't think it's good enough. She had this one doctor who basically said to me, I'm taking over, and she's worth it. I'm going to woo her. And he has. I mean, he would do stuff with her where I'd just be like, are you kidding? We'd go into the office and he'd say, I want you to get on the table. I'll give you $1. And I'm like, oh my God. And he'd just look at me and he'd go, just stay out of it. And he would play with her, you know, and she would hide under the table. And I'd just be like, oh my God, Lauren, get on the table. And he'd just say, he basically said to me, stay out of it. I'm going to work on my relationship with her. And he did. And he said to me, she's worth it. I know she's worth it. And she has so much affection for him now. And, you know, she's 18 and she wants him to still be her doctor. And that's actually the success story. And it was the doctor who did it. And he really just said, I'm taking her on. And I think things like that made a difference. This is really cliche, but I would say listen. I would say just listen and respect people and think about what if it was your niece? What if it was your daughter? All those things. I mean, I think you have to, I think that the medical profession lacks empathy and lacks respect for the recipients of their care. I think it's better. I do think it's better than it was 10 years ago and 18 years ago. I think it's way better. But I think there's a long way to go, unfortunately.